my name's Debbie, and I draw in sketchbooks. I do other stuff too, but it's a big part of this channel, so here's a bunch of sketchbooks, and welcome to another Sketchbook Tour. This is the 4th sketchbook in the Sketchbook Tour series, so as we're recording this, I still have 4 more finished sketchbooks on deck. So I will get to those soon, I promise. I just finished my 8th sketchbook and did a video on that. Also, here are the stickers. Some of them are from my own shop that I drew myself. Some are from Beth Macri, and one of them is from Chroma Pie Studio. Okay, so we got, what size is this again? A4 Strathmore mixed media. Once I started using this sketchbook, I was kind of hooked. The price point is great, the paper is great, takes a licking, keeps on ticking, all that good stuff. The first page I wanted to keep real simple, so I just did, a little greenery. These are supposed to be glowing mushrooms. Oops, I just hit something. Which are actual real mushrooms in nature. If you Google glowing mushrooms, or you watched the Netflix documentary Fantastic Fungi, they're a little glowing mushroom. I think it was in that I saw it. Anyway, they're really cute. They really glow in the dark, and they're really tiny. This is, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the 4th time I've tried to record this, so I'm like, how many times have I said this, and did I say it already? That's a me problem, not a you problem, but just letting you know. These are some Posca pen pages. I got really into using my Poscas. Can I say Posca one more time? Posca. I love the bright, colorful, juicy, make your mouth water factor to the paint pen. Some of these designs I turned into a line of cards for Pride Month in 2022 because they were colorful and juicy, and I loved them, and I just thought they were full of rainbows, so why not, Oh, the So Happy Together Grumpy Frogs, that's in my shop too. That's a card also. This is a giant, it's like sequoia size morel mushroom. They aren't that big in real life. I've never seen one out in the wild, but it is a goal of mine to find one day. Cause look at the little baby moss in there. It's so big. The moss is tiny, the mushroom's big. More Posca, the chimney swift, the type of bird, that's in watercolor. This is probably one of my favorite spreads in this sketchbook, which I forgot about until I was editing this video. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this page. And the thing is that the work that I do, if you go to my website, I'll link it down below, debbiedrawsfunny.com. If you go there, you're gonna find that a lot of my stuff here, kind of like on the left-hand page where it says I want to solve the mysteries, paying homage to unsolved mysteries. I love unsolved mysteries, been a fan since I was like 8 years old. I mean, the 80s, because they had some good unsolved mysteries. Anyway, a lot of the stuff I do is like pop culture, funny stuff, and some of it's just jokey, some of it's a little snarky. I hate being snarky, but, I don't know. They're big sellers. What can I say? But when I put something that's like pretty and like aesthetically pleasing out in my shop, I feel like no one's interested. I feel like those are the lowest selling items. I don't know. It bums me out because I am a multifaceted human being, and I like making pretty stuff. I like making funny stuff. But I feel like, hey, tears of a clown, right? I make a lot of jokes and I make a lot of funny stuff, and that's what people know me for. And then you kind of get boxed in. Your brand, I should say, gets boxed in. They're like, you're not being on brand if you're putting something pretty out there. Like this page here with the moth and the moon and the botanical stuff. I love this piece. I really loved it when I made it. But I'll probably never put it in my shop because I don't think anyone would ever buy it. This butterfly here, funny story. I had a really vivid dream, and there was a butterfly in it that had like when I looked at it closely, it had stained glass for wings. Like its wings look like stained glass, and there was like a sunset and a river going through a hilly mountain area. So I happened to remember it, and I wanted to put it in my sketchbook. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this, the Hot Mess Express, which is, sorry about the camera shake here. Sorry, apologies. Don't mean to make you car sick or video sick. I want to turn this into a sticker, maybe. See, this is what I'm talking about like making funny stuff. I could see this being well received by the people who like my funny side of things. These I think are called what does that say? It's so tiny. Double crown crane? Those birds? I think I got these from reference photos on Instagram, and I love that cat on the bottom, by the way. Let's see, on the right-hand side, I think I was just drawing stuff around my living room, and on the left-hand side, it was probably either an interior design page, or I don't know. This is the first time in my sketchbook that I did something that I would call, that I like to refer to in my mind as a toile style. Okay, so toile, if you're not familiar with it, it's like an antique pattern. I would say it was probably popular at the turn of the, maybe at the beginning of the 20th century, maybe 19th century. I'm not really sure. But there's some like old antique-y fabric you'll see on things where it's like a repeating pattern, but it's just a monochrome black and white, or like a blue and white, sometimes red and white, sometimes on antique ceramic. I will have posted a picture somewhere. I should mention, I should have said this earlier, if there's some flashing lights, that's not a filter, that's actually, I filmed this during the summer and I was outside and my sun catcher was, you know, catching the sun and spreading it around on the video. I tried to make this particular spread look like it was a pop-up book. Like these were cut out collage pieces with a little shadow behind it. I think I kind of achieved it. I think I kind of got the look. On this page, I was inspired by Kathy Weller. A great YouTube channel, great artist, good friend. Love Kathy. She's a lot of fun. She had injured her hand, and her dominant hand that she draws with, and I believe she's left-handed. So she was drawing with her non-dominant hand, so I was actually giving that a try in a little corner of that page, drawing with my left hand because I am right-handed. I always wanted to be left-handed, like, because it's not because it's like left-handed people are extra special. They are, but it's also like I feel like they have a more creative advantage. It seems like some of the best creative people are left-handed. Like, check it out. It's true. I think it's kind of true. Jerry Seinfeld's left-handed. That must mean something, right? Here's another one of those like toile style pages. I really like some of the parts of this, so because we gotta mix of different things. A lot of times I'll just type in something to Google Images or Pinterest, look it up, and then I just keep scrolling and moving on to the next thing that it kind of tags me on. So like if I looked up moss, the next thing that might show me is like mushrooms, and then after that it might show you a snail on a mushroom. So I just keep drawing things that I see, and that's kind of how I fill up a spread like this. And I love that owl in the center. It was a picture of a sleeping owl, and I thought it was very sweet looking, sweet little owl face. I think I was drawing this inspired by I think it's called the Painted Mountain, somewhere in the southwest of the US, maybe Utah, I don't know. On the left-hand side here, we've got some things I actually turned into stickers. The I Don't Know is based on, you know, the old 80s/90s PSA, the more you know. So I made an I Don't Know. These are some quick sketches of birds in flight, and then the one on the left, really out of proportion, but I just did them real fast. Let's see, we got some posca pen flowers and some flowers that I did really sloppily in watercolor. Left-hand side is just a quick sketch of my living room view, and on the right-hand side, I never finished. Yeah, you can see my little finger pointing out that I didn't finish coloring in these little rainbow trails. I remember that this is close to the end because on the left-hand side, we've got tiles because I was just trying to fill up page. I was like, I gotta get this done. So yep, here we are at the end. If you like sketchbook tours, if you like sketchbook drawing, if you're like, I need to pick up drawing, I need to do it again, join me here on this channel. You can subscribe. It's totally free. If you like that kind of thing, you might actually like what I have to offer. And if you are into sketchbooks as much as I am, I have a Patreon, but I just started a brand new tier, and it's called the Sketchbook Support Group, where we have a private Discord, a monthly art prompt. It's just kind of to help support and encourage each other to keep going with our sketchbook practice. You don't have to draw every day, but you know, even if you doodle a little something once a week, once a month, it's just something to kind of encourage you and hold you accountable if you're really trying to get into a better routine of working on your artwork. So I thought it'd be fun. So join me over there if that tickles your fancy. That sounds so dirty. I hate that I just said that. Tickle your fancy. It just sounds, it's such an old-fashioned saying, but it's like, I don't know, it sounds kind of gross. Anyway, thanks for being here. I will see you on the next one. I am going to put out a video very soon of me starting my brand new sketchbook, so keep your peepers peeled for that one. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Thanks, bye-bye.